You don't find happiness, you create it. Dekho, we will have a deep and real talk today. Most people out here, including me, relate happiness a lot with money. For me at least, a huge part of my happiness depends on being rich because as of now, I'm genuinely not financially independent because I don't consider the wealth that I'll inherit as my own. This was my thought about happiness a few months ago. But then I sat myself down and calmed myself and I looked at the broader perspective of things. Happiness can be associated with a hell lot of things apart from money. Your passion is a prime example. Now there's 7 billion people and hence 7 billion reasons of happiness. You define your own happiness, but you might just ask how to define it. Well, real happiness comes to you when you accept the fact that you are a mortal being and death is the ultimate truth. Because see what happens. When you accept this, you lose the fear of failure, the fear of rejection, the F-E-A-R, fear. Happiness comes when you lose your fears. As corny as it may sound, but there's you at the moment fucked up in your head with imaginations of what if and what could and what will, and then there is you with what ifs turned to is benchot. That you is fearless. That you took the step you were too afraid to take. That you pushed the bars you were so afraid to push because you feared they would call you out. You feared being labeled maniac who went all out. You feared losing people. You feared losing. But that you took his chances. Despite knowing he might fail big time, he took the shot. Despite knowing he will lose people, he took the shot. Despite knowing he might lose everything he has, he took the shot. Dekho dost, happiness will never come when you give in, when you surrender and let life happen. Happiness comes when you take charge and go for it. Passion fuels happiness. Passion despises fear. Because think about it. Being passionate is very similar to being fearless. When you are dead passionate about a stuff, you don't fear the people, their skepticism, the failure, the mockery. Because what you aim for at that moment is pure mastery. The love of the art fuels your happiness. Money, luxury, yacht and Lamborghini and Rolls Royce are just byproducts. Asli happiness, calm mein hai. To quote Steve Jobs, your work is going to fill a large part of your life and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. There you have it. See, what happens when you accept the fact that you are perfectly mortal is you let go of the betuke fear you have. When you know you would die, you wouldn't be afraid to live. हर एक मोमेंट तुम वो हर एक काम करोगे जो तुम्हें खुश करे. You won't have the time to waste the moment. You won't have the time to mindlessly scroll through social media. You won't have the time to go on dates with people you don't vibe with. You won't have the time to do the job you don't find yourself fitting in. बहनचोद एक दिन अगर मरना ही है तो आज जीते हैं ना. जिस दिन ये realization तुम्हें strike कर जाए bro, then I swear you won't have to search one more time about productivity and happiness and time management. You will be content with your content.